Before we get into this episode, I want to give a big thanks to some of those that helped make this series happen. The first one being Arcan Optics. You might have seen me, as well as other contestants on this challenge, use Arcan Optics, and that is for a good reason. These optics are awesome at any price point, but they're definitely known for punching up when regarding the performance to the dollar. Whether you need something for extreme long range, a challenge like this, or even a low power variable, hunting, whatever the case is, they definitely have you covered at a very, very affordable price point. And it gets better because they hook you all up with a coupon code, and that's Texas Plinking, which gives you guys the best deal currently available at Arcan Optics. From my experience, I cannot recommend them enough, and so I'll be sure to put a link in the description if you guys want to check them out. And again, be sure to use code Texas Plinking to get you guys the best deal currently available. Similarly, I want to highlight D&T Optics. I recently got to know their Thermite, a budget-friendly thermal rifle scope with a digital night vision mode, a day mode, infrared illuminator, laser rangefinder, and a built-in ballistic calculator. MSRP on the Thermite that I've been using is $1,300, but using code Texas Plinking at checkout currently makes it $989.99. They have different offerings of both digital night vision and thermal all in one, of different resolutions, or just thermal with the Hydra series. That Hydra is pretty cool because it's like a 3-in-1. It could be used as a handheld scanning device, a dedicated thermal scope, or a thermal clip-on. Price varies on those as well because of different resolution offerings, but either way, once again, coupon code Texas Plinking slashes that price to give you the best deal currently available. And again, I'll put a link in the description, so be sure to check them out as well. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Hey, I'm Brandon, and this is the Texas Plinking 1 MOA at 1,000 yards challenge, a monthly series where I let 5 viewers of the channel come on out and see what they could do. The way it works is each shooter is going to have up to 10 shots. Right away, they're going to start off with a 10-inch target. Now, that target is worth 10 points if they hit it on the first round, and it goes down 1 point for every shot following. Now, whether the shooter hit it on the second or the 9th round, they could spend their remaining rounds all on the 5-inch target, which is worth double the points. For example, the second overall shot in the first attempt at the 5-inch can be worth up to 20 points, with it being worth 2 points less per shot. Once they hit the 5-inch target, the challenge is done, and for every round they didn't use of the 10 total is an additional point. That being said, 38 points is the maximum. The way you do that, hit the 10-inch on the first shot, second shot is the immediate hit on the 5-inch, and then you got 8 shots you didn't use. That's 38 points. If that doesn't make sense, I say we just get shooting and you'll figure it out. In any case, we're still giving away the challenge coins. A gold coin for a first cold bore shot, a silver coin for impacts between shots 2 and 5, and a bronze coin if you get an impact on the 10-inch target between shots 6 and 10. A new addition to this challenge is whoever scores the most points per episode can compete in another challenge, and that one is all about group size. If that shooter can print a 10-shot group at 1,000 yards within 10 inches, they get a brand new challenge coin. I would show you what they look like, but they're on the way, and the first 3 people to complete that challenge gets $1,000. That video goes live on the second Sunday of every month, so be on the lookout. All right, up first, who do we have?
John Ray Childers.
John Ray, thanks so much for coming out, man. All right, what setup do you have here?
It's a 6.5-47 Lapua mag, built by my brother. $200 Excalibur barrel.
How much for the barrel?
$200.
Hell yeah. All righty. Well, what's the base action? Just Remington 700?
It's a Remington 700. It's probably, came off a 270.
Oh, okay.
Probably about as old as I am.
Right on. All right.
Yeah,
So it's in its
action.
20s?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No.
Well, badass. Well, what about the stock?
Paid $100 for that. I don't know where it came from. My brother had it, and it's just a cheap build.
Good deal. All right. What about optic? That doesn't look too cheap.
No, that's probably the most expensive thing I got on me. It's a Night Force Comp 15 to 55.
To 55, huh? All right. How much magnification do you think you're going to be using for the challenge?
It just depends. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah.
I was able to see yesterday. I was doing some shooting. I could see my splash on 30. I might go down just a little bit to make sure I can get back on my gun in time to see it splash.
All right. What are you doing for ammo?
Hand loads, 140 grain hybrids, Burger, 39.4 grains of 4350 with CCI 450.
How fast are they going out?
2780, something like that.
Okay. What was the barrel length on it?
I'm thinking it's 24. I would have liked to have had 26, but
yeah.
I went with a cheap barrel, and I think it came with a 26 blank. So by the time you take it off, whatever, I think it came out to about 24.
Well, good deal. You know, I got to ask, with these conditions right now, it's not looking too bad, which is a rarity. Everyone's used to just moaning about the wind.
Pristine conditions right now.
Not too bad. So other than a little bit of chill, but wind's calm, what do you think you're going to do?
Dude, I would really like a first round impact.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll hit it in 3.
Okay. Well, badass. That'd be awesome.
I'm pretty confident I'll hit that 5.
Looking forward to seeing you get done, man. Cool.
All right,
good luck to you.
Oh, well, that ain't a gold.
Oh. Oh yeah.
There we go.
We got
Good
some
job.
shooters today. That's a hit on the 3rd round. That's good for 8 points. And that leaves 7 for the half MOA. And there's 3 down there. Anyone in particular you want to go for?
I guess we'll start on the right one.
All the way to the right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Ready when you are.
You good with that one?
Yes, sir.
Well, that moved. I didn't even see that one. Go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, knocked it off.
Killed it.
That's why there's 3 of them down there. We're all good. All right, up next, who do we have?
Daniel,
Daniel. Awesome. Thanks for coming out, man.
of course, thanks for the opportunity.
Of course. What do you have here?
This is a 6.5 PRC from Savage. It's
Okay.
the Savage 110 Precision. Everything's factory on it, except obviously the sling and the scope. The scope is a Boris Eliminator 6, brand new. Got it for $500 off on Black Friday.
Oh,
So,
right on. Okay.
yeah.
And what is it? It's 420?
Yes.
And then 52. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's a real healthy zoom range for this kind of challenge as well.
Yes, sir.
What's the barrel length on this?
22.
22. Okay. And that was a stock muzzle brake and all?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. So how long have you had the rifle?
Since November.
November? You
And
liking it?
I like it a lot. I'm just getting into long distance shooting right now. The most I actually shot long distance was this past week, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a 1,000-yard shooting range at my ranch.
Okay,
we
perfect.
just set it up, so been shooting at that this past week. I shot it this past season as well,
Yeah.
but just like 1 or 2 rounds just to see if I hit.
Yeah.
And this week, practiced a bit, got 2 near bullseye. So
Okay. Roll right on.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully now you got 10 rounds to play with, so that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
correct.
What are you doing for ammo?
Got Hornady Precision Hunter 6.5.
Okay.
PRC 143 grain.
Good stuff. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, now got to ask confidence level on the 10-inch initially.
1 to 10, 10 being the most confident. I'd say like a 3 or 4.
Okay.
Just 'cause I'm still new to
Yeah,
this. So.
of course. Awesome, man. Looking forward to seeing it get done. So thank you,
Yes,
sir.
Thank you.
All right, up next, who do we have?
Aaron Black.
Aaron, great to have you out. You were here just a little over a year ago.
Right at it,
and,
yep.
And what was that again? What setup? That was like some really, really high-end precision hunting rifle.
I had a Best of the West custom rifle, 7 PRC.
And what, a hit on the second?
Second round impact.
And then the half MOA was just like one of the tightest grooves,
it eluded
right?
me. So yeah, that's my, hopefully I can make it happen today with a 5-inch.
So you did phenomenal with the hunting rifle.
Yeah.
So now you're out here with something definitely kind of bench rest oriented. What do you have here?
This is the Barrett MRAD.
Love that.
Got it, ordered it with the 338 Lapua barrel.
Okay.
But today shooting a 300 PRC barrel.
Love that.
I think the next barrel will be a 300 Norma mag. But yeah, it's fantastic. Got a Attacker Night Force scope on it. Got a 30 suppressor can from Silencer Central, same one I used last year. I ordered a 46 can. I thought I would be here in time.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason why I'm not running the 338.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week. AccuTac bipod. Added some weights to it from S2.
You said you added some weights and all that. How was the 300 PRC in the setup, recoil management, everything?
I just added the sleds to this AccuTac.
Okay.
And that actually improved overall with the weights and the sleds.
Yeah.
The recoil comes straight back into you. I'm able to see everything. Even though this is a 25 power, I'm running it around 20 most of the time. So yeah,
that's an interesting thing to note. The sled lets it just move as much as it wants, but like just straight back.
Straight back. There's no jump.
So if you had any rubber, it just kind of pop. That's a good point.
Yep.
Okay.
It kind of pops up with the rubber legs on it. So I've found that the sleds just give you that consistent recoil
just
straight back.
Okay, that's an interesting thought. Yep. All right, what are you doing for ammo?
Unfortunately, factory right now. I've just started my hand loading adventure.
Okay. Yeah.
So that will definitely tighten up the groups, but even with the Hornady 225s, match ammo, it's still an MOA gun.
Shoot, I've had some great success with that exact same round, that white box Hornady stuff. Yeah, cool.
Should get it done.
I got to ask the confidence level.
Well, I'm competing against myself. Second round impact last video. No pressure on myself, but I'm really after now the 5-inch MOA.
Oh yeah.
So that's my that was my nemesis last year. Yeah. So hopefully, I can make it happen.
That'll be awesome to see it get done with this setup. I know you know what you're doing just based off last performance. That grouping alone was awesome. So with this, it'll be fun to see you get done. So thank you, sir. Looking forward to it.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Nicely done. So you got 5 rounds for a half MOA. Do you want to go for the left or right?
Let's see.
I'll just go for the right one.
Perfect. Ready when you are. think that might have bounced itself in there. Yeah. Hit it, dirt hit it.
Did it bounce?
Yes, sir. I think that one bounced in as well. All right, up next, who do we have?
Blair Scores.
Blair, thanks so much for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. What do you have here?
So this is a 300 Norma built by Roberts Precision Rifle in Spring, Texas.
Okay.
He does a really, really good job. It's built on a Zeus action with a Bartlein barrel, foundation stock.
Awesome. This thing looks very, very capable. What's the barrel length on this?
I think it's 26.
Okay, good stuff. 300 Norma is a caliber I don't have, so what's your experience with it? Liking
I just got it this year.
Okay.
We're shooting a 300 PRC before, and
Okay.
wanted a little bit, a little bit more range with it. But it's awesome so far.
Cool. Like, what does it provide over 300 PRC so far that you've been seeing?
I think out to like 1,800 yards, 2,000 yards. It's got a little bit more energy and
Okay.
a little bit more consistent.
What round are you shooting out of it?
So I'm shooting hand loads with 245 burgers.
Okay, so 245. What velocity are you getting out of it?
About 29.50.
Oh yeah, so it's mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sounds good. I could see the point of it now.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I mean, I'm shooting the same velocity with the 245 as I was with the 215s at the
Okay.
300 PRC.
Makes
So,
sense. So just a lot more energy
yeah.
downrange. Okay,
A lot more.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
What optic you running?
That's a zero compromise 5-27.
Okay. You like those? That's another optic that I just haven't dove into, but everyone so far seems to love them.
It's my favorite.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Cool. What bipod you running here?
That's the Skypod.
Okay, yeah, MDT.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Shoot, what am I missing here? I guess I gotta just ask. This thing looks capable, so
We'll
how do you
see.
think it's gonna go?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really nice and calm right now.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
if it stays like that, I feel pretty good.
So 10 rounds and a 10-inch target. You think you get it done within a certain round count?
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, you know what? There's people like that that always get within like 2 or 3. So
Yeah,
I see what you're doing.
I don't want to be too boastful.
Perfect. Awesome. We'll look forward to seeing it get done. So thank you,
All right,
sir.
man. Thank you.
Did it clip it?
Yep.
Yeah?
They're good?
I think so. I saw it move. I was trying to see.
I saw it.
It wasn't T-post or anything.
I heard it.
No, it hit bottom right.
Oh, did it? Okay, perfect.
Right below my impact.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's a hit. That's good for 8 points.
All right, so I'll go to the orange one.
Yeah,
in the
left or
middle.
right? Which one you want?
I guess the one right in the middle, the one right underneath it.
Perfect. So of the two, the one on the right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You've got 7 rounds, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, 7 rounds to do it.
One more?
Yes, sir. Oh,
There we go.
Was that on the 10th round?
That was my 10th round.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, up next, who do we have?
John.
John, you've been here before. Also, when Aaron was out here, so a little over a year ago.
Yep.
I appreciate you filling in. Definitely had a little scramble to get all the shooters here just because a lot of change in plans for other people, but you made it out here, so I really appreciate it. So welcome back. What do you have here?
Well, this is a custom 300 Winchester short mag on a Zermatt Arms TL3 short action. Kind of built it for a match back home in Corpus,
Okay.
but MPA chassis, Bixen Andy trigger, Nightforce NX8 4-32.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Thick barrel contour as well. And what's the barrel length on that?
This one is 29 inches, I believe.
Probably get some decent velocity too. What are you doing for ammo?
Today, I'll probably use my 230 grain A-tips. I either got 176 or 230s, just depending on the wind.
Okay. Sounds good.
So those are going 2,700.
Nice, okay.
176s are going 3,100.
3,100. All right, so we won't have to wait too long.
Yeah,
all right.
no, not at all.
Sounds good. All right, well, we ran through it pretty quickly. Got to ask the confidence level.
If I do my part, I should maybe second shot, hopefully first.
That'll be fun. Remind me again, how'd you do last year?
I got it on my third shot.
All right. So you got some high standards for yourself?
Yes.
All right,
Hopefully.
cool. Well, looking forward to seeing it get done, so let's get to it.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank
sir. Hey, just real quick, when you say middle one, are you going for the white or the orange? Hey, John. Oh.
Real good muscle.
Well, yeah. All right, well, we'll see.
This isn't a sport that's known for having
I think he's going for the orange one.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's going for orange.
Is that my hitter? Oh, on a little one. There you go.
That is the one he's going for. Nice shot.
Yeah, I'm a lot.
Good stuff. So that was a hit on the 7th. So you got 3 rounds to hit on the half MOA. There's 1 left if you want to go for it. I think that is 3 rounds left.
Yep.
Perfect. Not bad, man. Alrighty, sir. Didn't go quite the way you wanted to, but how did it go from your perspective?
Honestly, since I'm still pretty much a novice, again, starting in November, I'd say within reason, like okay-ish.
Yeah.
I wasn't super confident to begin with, but at least I got to see where I was hitting, because out of the 10 shots I saw where maybe 4 were.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of information lost on that, because like that 6, that could have got some good data and at least brought down some, but it was consistent at least. It was favoring definitely high, somewhat to the right. Some of them started coming down. I'd imagine that happened once you started seeing where they landed.
yeah.
And that's the thing is, this isn't just like wins losses. It's not as simple as that. It's very much so like we're shooting small targets. So it's a matter of some people aren't on the berm at all, and then they tell me later, like, I found out why I was looking at the wrong ballistic drop. So this is really more than anything a learning experience, not just a time to just torch people for getting close to a 1 MOA target at 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're new at it relatively, and you got them all 10, definitely within not just the berm, but within the vicinity. It's just a matter of setting yourself up to see more of those shots to get the most data out of it. But
Correct,
there's nothing out of left field. It was definitely a grouping that was respectable, and it started probably moving once you saw some and started moving
that's
it,
when I
which
started
makes sense.
adjusting a bit, and also what would help in the future is a bipod.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
I mainly use this rifle for hunting.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
And yeah, so bipod, that stability would have been increased, and with that, you probably would have seen at least another 4 rounds, if not all of them.
Correct,
So
yeah.
definitely some learning experience. But you know what? For being relatively new with all of this, that's what I like about this challenge. We got people that know what they're doing because they've been doing it for so long. Expensive rifles, cheap rifles, inexperienced experience, and it's just kind of fun to relate to it all. So
Correct, yes,
definitely did put a good showing on that. Scare that 10-inch some. So that's
Yeah.
always good. So thanks so much, man. Really
Of course,
appreciate it.
thank you.
All right, man. How'd it go from your perspective?
You know, fine. Of course, I was hoping to keep it within the 2 or 3 shot. But, you know, it's shooting factory Hornady ammo, and
Yeah.
that's about the precision I get from
That's
it.
true. I mean, but
So-
then again, hit on the 5th round. That's good for that silver coin.
Yeah,
So
thank
just adding
you.
to the silver collection.
Yeah, add it to my collection. I appreciate it.
And then, as you'll see, I'm sure you were seeing it real time too, but when the shot markers would get placed, when I edit it, the half MOA is definitely scared for its life.
You know, that was my disappointment. I wanted to at least hit that. But what's so finicky about this is that if I try to make an adjustment, then I'll miss.
Yeah.
So rule of thumb is let the ammo kind of do its thing and just keep your same hold. And
Once you know like the rough cone of accuracy,
right,
you're just kind of
that's
like,
right.
eventually it'll do it.
of course,
Yeah.
I think today it stacked them all where it needed
Yeah.
to go, right? So
Yeah, there was the one that you said you didn't see because you fell off the
Yeah.
board. It was actually exactly where the one before that went.
Yep.
It was like literally we got a 5-inch target. They both landed right about here. I mean, it
Yeah.
was
No,
stacking pretty good.
that's the only shot that I didn't see because I fell off the board. But other than that, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, nonetheless, got it done within enough to get a silver coin, and the grouping on the half MOA would have been many of those, if not all, would have been another 1 MOA.
Maybe
so
maybe another year from now.
sounds good.
I'll
Hey,
get the
we'll get it
5-inch.
done, and then you'll go for gold. So awesome, thank you, sir. Alrighty, sir, and a pretty stellar performance. So I think that
thanks.
3rd round is definitely good enough for that silver coin. So
Oh,
there you
thank
are,
you.
sir.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. So how'd it go from your perspective?
I thought it went really good. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we had perfect conditions almost,
Yeah.
but it kind of makes it a little bit trickier because that wind's, you know, that target's
Yeah.
so small,
It
and the
is.
little wind shifts back and forth just a little bit.
For sure. Really, really capable, and really appreciate the pace of firing there.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
saved some battery life on the cameras, and it was fun to keep up with that pace. So
Well,
that was
cool.
great. Any strategy behind that as far as certain wind, or just remembering the last call, or?
Yeah, mostly just the wind.
Okay.
You know, it's been kind of shifting back and forth just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was comfortable and I was on the target.
Well,
might as well
plus
send it right.
it's also entertaining, so the viewers will definitely appreciate that
Yeah,
pace.
well,
So,
cool.
hey, really, really well done. You also came in on short notice, and I really appreciate that.
You bet.
So,
Well, I appreciate
if
the
you made
opportunity.
life easier on my end, and it was great to have you because it was more certainly capable, and off camera we'll have some fun as well.
All right,
so,
man. Great.
Awesome.
Well, I
Thanks so
appreciate the
much.
opportunity.
Thank you. All right, Johnny got it done on what was it, around 7,
Yes.
I believe, and that is good for that bronze coin. I know you probably wish you did better, but you know, last time you were out here, you got silver, so why not add
Yeah,
to the collection?
exactly.
So, how'd it go from your take?
Definitely a big difference, like I said, from Corpus. I definitely think probably barometric pressure or something had to play a role in that because
Yeah.
I was like 2 minutes low the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it wasn't bad.
Spotted all the shots though, for the most part, or any that
Yeah.
snuck away from you? Okay, cool.
No.
Yeah, I mean, once you see the grouping, it's also just another one of those really respectable ones, especially even on the remaining, what you had 3 on the half MOA.
Yeah.
They were definitely within that vicinity as well.
You know,
So
yeah.
fun to see, definitely capable, and appreciate you coming out, man. Again, on short notice, so definitely
Yeah.
appreciate that. So
Yep, no problem.
thanks so much, man.
Thanks.
All right, and first to go, but last for the interview for a very particular reason, but John Ray, some fantastic shooting there.
Thank you, sir.
As a recap, that was a hit on the 3rd round, which was good for 8 points. Then you connected with the half MOA on the 2nd to last, I believe.
Yep.
And so you left an extra round for an extra point. So not only 3rd round, that's good for the silver coin. So there it
Sweet.
is. Before we get into talking about the next challenge, how'd it go from your perspective?
Actually, I was a little disappointed myself, but
All right, some
I'm-
high
I'm-
standards.
yeah, I'm happy with the 3rd round.
Yeah.
I wish I could have got the half inch, the half MOA a little
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, I got you.
But the wind's a little switchy.
It is. So that being said, we're going to move on to a quite interesting challenge. So of the shooters today, definitely some great shooters, and you scored the most and got it by, I think it was one shot even.
Yeah.
So yeah, some great shooters out today.
Pretty lucky.
So,
Yeah, we had some good ones.
so now we're gonna move on to something that is pretty new here. This is only gonna be the second time we do this, but on a second video uploaded from a week from now, you're gonna do a new challenge. It's just a one-man challenge. And we've got this target here that is, you know, just a sideways silhouette. I'm gonna put this at 1,000 yards and we're gonna just shoot 10 rounds at it. I'm gonna try to walk you in there too. That next challenge is gonna be more so about grouping, and that's gonna be on that next video. So we're gonna roll into that here pretty soon. So if you guys wanna see that, 1 week out from the upload of this video, and I think it's gonna be a pretty capable setup. But as for this challenge goes, did quite well. So thanks again for coming out.
Thanks, sir.
And that concludes episode 24. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.